R.I.P. to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming nothing, playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that siren goes by. Another I'm avoiding off of wearing and Vine. Eyes open, mouth closed, potholes on the road. People living on that street corner heavy, but it's home. Kobe murals every other block. Pain don't stop, pay no mind. The real evil left unwatched. Sign plastered over Melrose Ave by that long line of where the hood's by. I can't help but get to feeling like the vibes don't match. I try to laugh, but it's muffled by the light white mask. And summertime, I've been losing hope. Fireflies in the winter while I'm sipping. Got me feeling like maybe it's just a game we play to stay alive. Maybe it's just a game we play to survive. Funny it takes the pain away for a while. So I'll stay a while. So I'll stay
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our... And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And for the Clippers, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And a deep three from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Stephen Curry in a game of batching threes.
And here's George for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
To the paint, here's Poole. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Such a clever facilitator. Steph Curry is fantastic at noticing when his teammates are uncovered.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 4-point game.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
Jackson looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson with the rebound. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
Curry against Jackson. Lets it go with the 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Thompson against Leonard. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Chalk up 2 there. Thompson's got 5.
I mean, a true bucket getter. Klay Thompson just working through the physical defense and keeping his composure.
And here's Leonard from 3. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. A 3 ball. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Warriors. From deep. They get it again. Outside for Jackson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 3-point lead, and the basket by Curry.
If the mid-range is what Curry can get, he'll take it. He won't waste a chance to score.
From deep three-point range, Jackson can't get that one to fall.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
George, way outside, gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got his second basket of the night.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Inside, here's Thompson, and the rejection by Leonard. Wiggins kicks to Poole. Pocket four, driving in, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
There's Jackson with the three. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Mann's checked in for the Clippers. And here are the Warriors now. 6-point game. Curry passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Step back on that one and let it fly. Leonard's got 6 points.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Curry way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins outside. The three from Poole. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's George, and he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for Paul George.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Curry passes to Poole, and he drives in, and that one is hammered home.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And George, here we go. And it's Paul George with the foul.
And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson, the guards. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Thompson in a small forward.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And here's Curry for 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, Curry's favorite shot and the one most fans pay money to see. Go ahead from deep, Steph.
Pass to Leonard. Back to George. There's Jackson with the 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Curry. Here's Green. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Draymond Green has a knack for understanding where the ball will come off. He's got long arms. Really nice job getting after it on the boards.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight. Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
Here's George. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the jam by George.
That's phenomenal athleticism on the drive. Paul George just sprints past everyone with ease.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Jackson's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Curry. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Wiggins. Defense is right there. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside, Wiggins possesses that in spades.
And Wiggins drops them both.
Boy, the defensive improvement from Andrew Wiggins last year was significant. He blocked a ton of shots and would take on any challenge he could night by night.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Poole finds Curry. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
On the wing, Curry. From deep 3-point range.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Zubac. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Poole with a rebound. And with Wiggins, the team started calling him two-way Wiggs for his play.
Well, he earned that name. Wiggins has always had the tools to be a great defender. He has just now put it all together and made a major leap forward.
And the Clippers with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Nails it from beyond the...
Going to change people. It's something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page, or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Yeah, coup de pression, tu vas céder si...
On the court for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At small forward, Doug McDermott. At the other forward position.
And with tip-up.
Thank you.
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, DA. And the starting group for the Spurs. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then there's Murray. Then it's McDermott. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Brooks. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Clock at 6. From deep 3-point range.
Oh, what a shot! From deep. Continuing to gain trust in that 3-point shot. Each trade that Ja makes builds his confidence.
Here's McDermott. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop, and then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing up.
Oh, what a dunk!
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And that's